Hey there, Aries. It's Jen here. I'm doing your reading for October. So, just a overview of astrology. We are in the sign of Libra as we enter October, which I guess we're already into. These are late. And on the 6th of October, we have the new moon in Libra. And then on the 20th of October, there is your full moon, Aries, for the year. I think. What else do we have going on? Okay, we have Venus has been in Scorpio and it's moving into Sagittarius on April. April. That's interesting. I don't know if something back in April is of significance to what's going on in October, but think about that. So Venus enters Sagittarius on October 7th. Wow, I really wanted to say April or August. Huh. And then Mercury has been retrograde and goes direct on the 18th. Okay, I just had a bunch of cards. It's kind of a lot, but we'll just go with it. No, there's too many. Okay, so I'm gonna pick from these then that came out. So I hope you're doing well, Aries. I think what I'm doing, I know what I'm doing this month is pulling some general cards and then some cards for career, and then some cards for romance. Wow. Tower. Yeah. Breaking through. I mean, sometimes cardinal energies, especially Aries, you have to break through. You have to break barriers. You have to knock down walls to be able to move forward with that cardinal fire energy. And we're in Libra season, another cardinal sign. So ushering in a new season, but metaphorically is sort of deconstructing or breaking down old, long-standing traditions. I'll see if you get the Hierophant, and setting up new ways or blazing a path. That's a very Aries. I'm always fiddling. Okay, just stop it. I don't know what's holding that back. Just shove it. just give it a good bang and see if it starts working. Okay, we won't go there. Yeah, what are you breaking? You're breaking through. Oh my God, crazy. Crazy Aries is getting the Emperor, which of course represents Aries. So, I mean, yeah, if you've been looking for you may be at a breaking point, or you may very justly, we're in Libra, be standing your ground, peacefully. And in that way, with this Libra energy, it's more diplomatic, but it'd be, peaceful protesting, something like that. Or yeah, just standing your ground, being confident in what you know and believe to be the right thing to do. We have more fire energy with the Queen of Wands, stepping into your power. And this, to me, so we have the Emperor, which is an action-oriented card, but the Queen of Wands is that more passive energy, that passive resistance. I think that's the phrase I was thinking of. She's also inspiring. To me, it looks like she's leading other people here and getting them excited for something. She's holding that spark in her hand, that enthusiasm. So maybe you're stepping into a leadership role. Is very possible with the Emperor and the Queen of Wands. But I see a change in culture of the leadership being more supportive and creative and meeting people halfway and knowing that there's a balance, Libra again, between companies, for example, and workers. And why can't we be flexible? Why is that ingrained in some supervisors that somehow people having them in the office is more productive, for example, um, than giving them a little bit of freedom to have a good work-life balance. Balance, balance just keeps coming up. Um, let's keep reading here. These are dynamic cards. Ten of Pentacles. This could be breaking down like a negative legacy, or starting a new legacy, or carrying on, good legacies that are ones that you want to carry on many generations. You could hear about a baby coming in and either starting a generation in your family, the first of their generation, or just more family members being added to the family. This Ten of Pentacles, though, anchors this so hard because the Emperor, to me, even though it represents Aries, is all the qualities of the king. So, they use their head, their heart, their mind, and they take action on things. The Ten of Pentacles says what you're inspired to do with this Queen of Wands, the barriers you're breaking down, they have the foundation to make lasting change. Oh, this is some big energy. Page of Pentacles. A little bit of puppy love, though, in here, which I think is really interesting. Or guiding young people, or really tapping into young people's creativity. In fact, she almost looks like she's looking right at that pig flying. Actually, almost looks like she's, because her hands held out, that she's coaxing that pig to fly right into her hand. Interesting. So you may be teaching, you may be leading younger people and really adapting and figuring out the best way to work with them, and meeting them halfway, and being delighted by their thoughts and ideas and preferences, and sharing of emotions. So the heart is still in play. Let's see if this is a sword. Yes, I was like, we don't have a sword. There we go. This is classic Libra analysis paralysis card. So I'm not sure what the choice is here, but you're trying to make a decision. But so I guess this is what I was just saying. You're using, you're taking action. You're following your heart. It's sustainable and long lasting with those pentacles. And then the Two of Swords is, yep, I'm still consulting my mind, though. I'm not just, this isn't a off the cuff or impulsive. I'm going to put this over here. This isn't a completely impulsive move. I have some balanced thinking. I've weighed the pros and cons. I've thought about this. I'm not just charging ahead like Aries in its negative sense can do, and just doing things without pushing forward blindly. That's not what's happening here. So we have some cards for love. Wow. The bottom of the deck, Three of Swords. So that's in the career cards here. I mean, that to me is just being, not really ever finding a fit, being disappointed when it's come to your work life, feeling like you don't conform enough, or maybe you feel silenced or diminished or not appreciated because people probably above you or around you are stuck in their ways. They can't see that there's new way to do something, or they just are not open to your style. I don't know. But in this deck, there's kind of there's quite a bit of a healing sort of vibe, um, a hopefulness, a looking up, right? What else we have? Six of Swords, yeah, moving away from a toxic work situation, moving from a stressful, like, why does work have to be stressful? Why does it, it's kind of, parenting used to be very discipline oriented, and you're going to, potentially spank or shame or whatever your children into behaving the way you want them to. Whereas the Queen of Wands is like, it's okay to be you, and it's okay to make mistakes, because that's how you learn. And it doesn't mean we allow bad behavior, but we approach it, whatever, you know what I'm saying. There's all different, I'm not advocating, well, I'm definitely not advocating for beating and shaming and just crazy discipline, but I am a little freer as a parent, I guess. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a different approach. It's a 180 from from sort of the tradition. And that's interesting. I said that again. It's with this Ten of Pentacles. This Seven of Cups has been coming up a lot. To me, this is Pisces energy. It's a very creative energy. It's often read, because you'll see in the Rider-Waite, there are 7 cups, and the person's trying, with different things in each cup, and the person's trying to figure out which cup they want. They're having scattered thinking. They're having trouble making a decision. But if you think about it, that's the creative energy that's required to kind of to solve a problem, or to dream up new creative endeavors or business endeavors or whatever it is. Okay, so you want to be able to use a little more creativity in your career. Yeah, and fostering creativeness is not just art. Creativeness, you can think of a cool way to use technology, or a process that's, again, this newness, this creativity, this break from tradition. Not for the sake of doing things differently, but there are, I can hear my son going, reasons. There are legitimate reasons. Four of Cups. This is just, yeah, feeling resigned, drained, sick of I see this more as you, like, I'm just sick of offering solutions or suggestions, or trying to create a nice culture and atmosphere. And so I think if you're in a situation, even though you feel like, am I just a job hopper because I never seem to find the right fit? Let me tell you, I mean, it's amazing how one bad seed or a bad leader can just really make work really, really difficult. I don't know. And that's what you're thinking about, like with this Ten of Pentacles. Is life too short to stay in a job that's sucking your soul? You may even think about taking a pay cut to pursue a creative endeavor. Let's see what's at the bottom of the romance. Another Four of Cups, but I don't know. The Four of Cups in this deck is, I don't know, like, I don't know what's going on with the with anything in this card, friend. Like, what's up with the scissors and the coin and the magnet? And I don't know, there's cute little bird up in the corner drinking from a big cup. I mean, that reminds me of the Ace of Cups. And they don't look like they're having an argument. It's almost like a secret. Oh, maybe they don't see that. I don't know what it means. You know what? This is okay. This is crazy. Maybe you and your significant other are into true crime. It's almost like they're kind of sneaking around, but they're looking for clues. I'm not saying you're literally doing this, maybe, but sneaking around. Okay. Take that as it is. Oh, I just realized the lovers, the next card. Commitment. The Emperor to me with the lovers below is like, yes, you have to. Are you making a commitment to the person you've made a commitment to, and vice versa? But sometimes you do have to do what's right for you with that Emperor and that Queen of Wands. Um, and maybe you're just kind of like, hey, maybe you don't think if you have a significant other that they're going to be supportive. And I feel like you're just like, I have to do this. Like, I have to do this, and we have to, are we, and we have to figure out where to save some money. Or let's put up a little bit of capital for this entrepreneurial idea of mine. Four of Wands. Four of Wands is taking. Oh no, Four of Wands. I'm thinking Four of Swords. Four of Wands is celebration, anniversary, getting married, a proposal, leveling up, new milestone in relationships. It's going to a wedding. It's the birth of a child. It's all of those milestones that we celebrate. Oh, definitely a wedding. Geez, with the lovers and the. So you may hear of someone getting married if it's not you. Oh, Eight of Cups. Okay, so the story continues. This is someone walking away from a marriage. It could be infidelity, or it could be, it could be in a more negative sense. Someone has like a midlife crisis, but in an unproductive way. Um, and you hear of I feel like it's a long-standing. I don't, I don't even feel like this is happening to you. It could, but you may hear of someone you're pretty close to that their marriage just freaking blew apart. Especially with the Three of Swords and the Tower. I know the Three of Swords came into the career category, but I will connect them if it feels right. I have two other cards that came out. Ten of Wands. Things have become a burden and they needed to change. Something needs to change. There's a release. There's a letting go. There's a transformation. Now, I can read these so many different ways. There's, the Eight of Cups, though, and kind of the Ten of Wands is tripping me up a little bit. And the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is like blah. Like I'm not putting any, in the traditional tarot, I'm not putting any more energy into this. I'm just not. There's maybe an ultimatum here happening. I also see, one person is sick of carrying the relationship, and I can also see a situation where the sex has gone out of the marriage, where their behavior and like she's just like, you're being an asshole. You can't treat me like that, and then, expect to get some. Boy, I've been in that relationship. So something needs to change. Huh. Oh, well, I'm going to leave it at that, Aries. There's a lot of energy. I'm feeling a lot of momentum for change in whichever and not all areas of your life. So whether this happens in October or the wheels are set in motion, I'm not so sure. But I do see family as being really strong and in focus. And you know, I go back to that work life balance, that you maybe you have grandkids or something and you're like, I want to be I want to be able to take care of my grandkids instead of being at work. It would, you know, save them money. It's what I want to do. Or how can you find that balance to be able to do something like that? You know what I'm saying? Something on the lines of that. But okay. Thank you, Eric.